Everybody, it's me, AvronPlays, and I'm back with more Cthulhu, and I brought a bear with me. That should just be your new intro. Just rawr.
Just do an entire fucking video just doing my best impressions of a fucking bear. He says as a bear.
That's safe.
Well, howdy, y'all. I'm KodiakBricks. Next up, my pronouns are he, him, and yeah, Cthulhu is calling, and we might answer.
We're doing our best answer, but these old phones, they don't work so good. And all he keeps saying is like Batagan.
He's speaking an ancient language that, the creatures who gnawed on the roots of the world spoke, and I started bleeding from the eyes, and I was like, can I place you on a brief hold?
Will you fill out a survey when this call is over?
We've been trying to reach Cthulhu about his persistent warrant. Oh, shit. Okay, good. Getting the cutscene.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes. Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up. Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
Your dad. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
I don't like the drugs, but the drugs do like me.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You've got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Locked.
He's drawn the elder sign all over his enclosure.
It's part of his arrangement.
Yeah.
What the shit is this?
Gas.
They're gassing us out.
More gas. Like drugs. He just killed time. Like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Draw on the walls some more.
Unlike our fellow patient, I don't have anything to draw the elder sign with.
Not with that attitude.
Blood, feces. You got a few options.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
No, I don't think about that. I didn't know you could do that.
So I never actually played Duke Nukem Forever. I've like heard the Matt McMuscles what happened about it, but
Oh,
never actually played it.
they're all the same.
Well, yeah. Duke Nukem Forever stream when? I mean, probably after I've beaten all of the Ace Combats and after you eviled all of the residents.
No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams. When the last one rises up,
Awful nice of them to let you have your detective trench coat in the asylum.
because you
I am 400% sure this is a nightmare.
but the earth
Well, you know.
will resound to your cries, or theirs.
I already say when I hit 1,000,000 subs, if I hit 1,000,000 subs, I will play the dog shit Ace Combat.
You've already manifested it. It's
Yeah.
happening now.
Yep.
You there? Wake
What?
up. Come on.
What?
stand
I was
up.
about to say what? Getting 1,000,000 subs or
Yes.
playing the game?
Yes.
Yes, both. Oh, hello.
Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead.
This
Meet
is a
upstairs.
sneaking mission.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Alright, here we go. We're sneaking.
What does this mean?
That was quick.
What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum? Sarah.
The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting? Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Very interesting.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
We'll just let everybody out.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
Dr. Colden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one...
I don't know why I'm so entertained by this guy's laugh.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those 2 myself.
Danger, high voltage. Oh, it's just a place for me to hide. And I don't like it.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again.
Oh.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
What are these?
What is going on here?
Thank you. I'm glad we're on the same page. Ah.
Medical record of Francis Sanders.
That's the guy we saw get taken away earlier.
According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
More goo.
More goo from earlier.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit?
Oh, I see. I bet I can overload this machine to distract the guards.
Worse and worse. Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
Kind of want to explore the asylum more before we try to make an escape attempt, though.
Sure. See what there is to see.
Exactly what I need.
Aha. I am a detective after all.
That would be me. Uh-oh. Oh. Ovar. Damn. They fucking got your ass.
Yeah. You have, like, no time to Metal Gear your way out of this.
Consume a great deal of electricity.
I don't know if that's worthy of, like, a death sound drop, but it's softly implied that you, like, die in the asylum.
Thinking of worse and worse.
Yes. I would assume that if we get caught now, we lose our chance to escape, and we die here.
Raiden, are you alright? Raiden? Raiden!
You there, come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
He takes it and like drops immediately.
Is it the noise that disturbs you?
No, it's the nightmares. We all have them here. That's what wakes us up. And afterwards, there's no way to get back to sleep.
Sure.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
I'll go take a look.
There's nothing going on here.
You don't see shit?
Hey,
catch me.
They have the fucking object permanence of a baby? Oh, there he is. I was sitting there like, did he really lose sight of you and then just fucking forgot you exist?
Yeah, you there. Come here.
What do you want?
Sleep.
Sleep?
No.
You want sleeping?
Yeah.
You'll draw the guard.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
Go look.
I love sleeping pills. Oh my god.
What is well enough inside? In my body. Foam. He is my master. He enters me. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. I'll do whatever you want, just stop.
Get me out.
If I do not sleep in here. Catch me. I do not sleep. I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call me. He does not call me. He calls me. If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, I catch him. If I catch him, I sleep. If I sleep, am I dead?
Some mixed opinions about sleep around here.
So it would seem. I'm a big fan, personally.
See, if I never got tired and I never had to sleep, I wouldn't.
Sure.
Hard
Oh,
disagree.
ho, ho, ho. Well, good for you. You're wrong.
Sometimes I need a break from the horrors of existence.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hmm. Sneaking is hard.
If only stealth was optional.
Sneaking around, sneaking around. Sneak, 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 sneaking around. Shaking the corners. Going in here. This is archive or something. Close the door, you fool.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Curious.
Cool closet to hide in.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
Irene Sanders.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
This is the other side of the machine room. The machine.
Young machine.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building.
The green gas.
This valve controls the pressure.
Me wonders if that green gas is part of the the greenish goop we've been seeing.
It's possible. Do you wanna...
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that the gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is warn you. If the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion. Z. Allen, mechanic. Hi, handsome. His dad doing silly voices, so he had to come. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No one hates my voices more than handsome. It is true.
Control wheel is missing.
Ah, no.
Oh, no. Not the control wheel.
I wanted to save the prisoners from the green gas. Because I don't think it's good for them.
He thinks you might be honest.
Oh, no, don't turn it the other way.
Hi, dude.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. A duct.
Coward.
What does that have to do with whether or not he can break the chain?
I just like calling people cowards.
Oh. I suppose you two have that in common.
Perfect. It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
That's what you have to ask yourself after you throw a big switch. Hi, Licorice.
This guy must be like real claustrophobic. What should we level up?
No. Agoraphobia. Is that a stat we can level?
No. No,
Yeah.
it is not.
Can you imagine a fucking game that like lets you level up phobias and they just like actively make the game harder?
I have suffered mental trauma.
Mental trauma. Hey, dude.
Here, we'll do this, and then we'll max out investigation.
Here you go. Hi. Yeah, I see you.
Validate. Yeah.
Validate. Do you wish to confirm the selection, Your Eminence?
Pincers.
This lever must turn on the gas.
The Crab King will reign supreme.
There's nothing happening. The control wheel is missing.
Oh. Hi, Licorice. What are you doing?
It's locked.
Yeah, Licorice, do you want to tell everyone about how you were such a fan of Aaron when he came over? Did you find a new favorite napping spot? Yeah, I did.
It's locked.
Can't go that way. Let's see if there's anything in the storage room. Well, I mean, it's for
Perfect.
So there's got to be something in there, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Ooh, careful. No loud noises!
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
You don't say.
Who's there?
Nobody's here. You are hearing things. Like a big goober.
Is there anybody around here?
Is he shit?
There's a big question mark in here, which makes me think that there's something for me to take or examine.
Sure.
But I've looked everywhere and I don't really see anything. Oh. That's not good. No. No. Stop. There you go.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, opium, nothing but common drugs. My new friend's sleeping pills.
You there?
Aw, shit. He just closed the door on him.
I saw something over there.
No, you didn't.
You saw two things, Jack and shit.
This way.
Uh-oh.
Hey!
Sorry, it kills me.
I saw something. Is there anybody around here? You there?
Oh.
Oh, well, shit.
How's that for timing, I guess?
Right.
Why can't I grab the saw and just saw a motherfucker?
Something, character morality, something. Yeah.
First you can escape.
I guess you have a point. Anthem of the Soviet Union.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills? My new friend's sleeping pills. Scopolamine, morphine, opium. Nothing but common drugs.
The history of medicine. Ooh.
What a guy.
Yeah, that's what we want. Keys.
Keys are good. It's progress.
It's done. Now for the others.
I'm not especially insane yet.
Yet. Getting there. Just not yet.
Cool. A shortcut.
Radical.
Oh, what's this?
Note to staff. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after use. Nothing? Really? Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date. Dr. Fuller.
You get nothing. Wait, where did it say they were stored?
Somewhere.
Cool. What places have we been? To the town,
around.
The town, the mansion, and the asylum. And the underground cold area.
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I saw.
Sometimes they're like, I can't see you because you're like not directly in front of me, and sometimes they're like, I see everything with my eagle eyes.
Yep.
Now for the next step.
I was hoping I could take the wheel and use it again.
Yeah, follow me.
There's nothing happening.
I have to find another wheel, I guess. Well, good thing nobody can see like in
Just
their
at all,
peripheral,
everyone's blind.
in their peripheral vision.
Right.
I was going to say. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Think we got a walker? Hey!
Oh.
Why would I be one of the characters from Gay Basketball? Oh, I see. We're learning so much about medicine in this establishment.
I know. Pretty sure we'll be able to graduate with honors after this is all said and done. That's how it works, right?
Sure. I'm sure that's how it works. Okay. I probably could have just given the...
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Okay.
Not yet. Soon, but not yet.
I wonder if that's something that will come up later, or if I'm supposed to wait a minute. Danger, danger.
High voltage.
I can still increase the load.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Well.
The piping hasn't burst. Not yet, anyway.
Hi, dude. Yeah, I know. Right?
Hey, I'm sneaking over here.
Hey, what's the matter with you? I'm sneaking over here.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Jesus.
Card did not care for that.
I see you pissed off Strong Arm Tony.
Strong Arm Tony. I have to keep that in consideration this time.
Hi. What it is? Oh, are you hungry? I will be right back.
Okay. Meow, meow, meow.
I saw something over there.
You did not. Hmm. That's because it's just meow 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 meow. The jingle is in the tone. It's not in the words. Maybe you could type it if you knew the notes and you had the notes as like text. For anyone who's curious, I don't know what's gonna happen when I give this guy the pills, so I'm waiting for Dave to come back. I guess.
I have returned.
Hot psych.
I've got one.
Show me.
They're mine.
As you down on them all and just collapse in front of him.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows, they're everywhere. Make them go away.
Meow, meow, meow.
I like that he gives you 0 time to hide.
Yeah. Alright, you noisy cat, come up here.
Nurse, nurse.
Hush.
Hello.
What
Oh.
carnage.
Oh.
Ooh.
Meow, meow. What mad science is happening today? No. Aha.
Oh, leper.
Alright, here goes.
All the levers are activated.
Enjoy your sleep. Alright, activate the machine.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going on? Is there somebody... I'll let Fuller know. You can bet he'll blame us.
Who's there?
Forgot it.
No one is here.
Did I see something over there? No.
I saw something over there.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god, really? I'll try to get past these ones instead, gosh. Yeah, that figures.
You there?
Oh, but... Oh!
Just you wait.
Okay, see ya, bye.
Anyway.
Oh, I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah, you know.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want them. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No!
Sanders!
Oh.
What the hell? I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Grief, insanity, insane grief.
Yeah, that. And not anything supernatural.
No, heavens no. On this island? Perish the thought.
Everything here is completely normal.
Completely. Yes.
Looks like we wouldn't have been able to get up anyway.
Damn! The gas!
Wasted by my own petard.
My head.
Later. We need to move on.
What a twist.
We've been rescued, it appears.
awake.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Fine, do what you want. I'm just trying to
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemist.
It's hard to tell, but
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I?
Is his face healed?
Anyway, let's get back to the business.
It's hard to tell over Discord.
Well, I'm not. I don't think so.
Okay.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes, I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient.
Poor old Francis.
I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art
Come
collector,
on, Irene.
That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
I don't agree. Go into gruesome details.
What should we do?
I'd stay prudent, personally.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well.
This will affect your destiny.
Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
How do you think he got back here?
He being the officer or the detective?
Bradley.
I don't know. I'm curious to find out if him getting murked was a hallucination on our end, or if in his revival he was sort of only brought to remember like certain details of the evening.
Yeah, I wonder if they put him back together and like took his memory away because like the big cop in town going missing would be
A little hard to cover up. Yeah. Oh, you bitch! Hang on. Oi! Yeah, that's what I thought.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins.
Our dear cat Mabel, thinking she's sneaky. Brackets, she's not.
However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what I was here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Uh-huh.
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday.
I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Oh, just like I'm in his shoes, like receiving all these questions, just like
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words.
This will affect your destiny.
Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
There was nothing I could do. What should we say? We can check eloquence, which is not one of our better skills. Or we can try and blame the doctor. Or this one.
She may already have some resentment against the doctor, being that she wasn't allowed to see him, so that would probably be the route I would go.
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Oh, let's look through her stuff.
Did she really care for him after all?
Letter of refusal. Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his internment, you signed a discharge, allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you. Thomas Fuller.
Oof. The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
It's a handsome fellow.
What an interesting photograph.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists.
Yes, officer. He was standing in my living room, eyes glazed over, mumbling to himself for 2 hours.
He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? The Shambler. I need to see it.
You are a bit of a goof. Also, I'm not done ransacking her house.
Just so you're aware and no words get minced.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Hey, I'm taking this cylinder. I hope you don't need it.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes.
Ah.
I can't take anymore. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
That accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings. That accursed Sarah.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
The Whale of the Cod.
The Whale of a Cod, or oh well. That's all you're getting, chat.
That is all
I
you're
could use one of
getting.
those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Fascinating.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 3. This volume spends some time on the Wickwoods community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Curious.
Don't mind me, just breaking stuff. Would you read the book? Yes. Oh. An encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures.
To be documented in an encyclopedia sort of implies that they're at least somewhat known.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
The Shambler.
The Shambler.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
One day, I'm gonna be real good at medicine. Reading all these books.
Someone's just like bleeding out in a given situation. You're just rolling up your sleeve. Like, don't worry, I saw this in a video game once. I know what to do.
Oh. Someone liked to collect spooky things.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. The public entrance to the gallery. was he so interested in old weapons?
Wow, it's like a Sphinx, but worse.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
A big head. Well, here we go. The shambling time.
So shambling, can't handle this. Shaking that booty like para para. Ooh. Spooky.
Oh, he coming.
Oh, he's shambling.
It's like that scene in The Lord of the Rings.
What the hell was that?
Right. Don't look at it.
Just needs to stand up and look at it.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Oh, well.
All of my organs.
No, being stabbed. My only weakness.
My one weakness. Huge internal damage.
What the hell was that?
Don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't look at it. See, it sucks because you want to look at it. Because you want to know where it is.
The thing about the horrors is you want to perceive them. They are kind of like on the night. Yeah, fucking deceive me, man.
I can't even touch it.
Well,
I'm not looking at you.
I don't think it particularly cares.
What the hell was that?
Don't shamble near me.
You shambling fool.
There's definitely no way it could have seen me go in that closet.
Definitely not.
Damn. Did it hear that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
It murks you even faster. That's about what it sounded like.
What the hell was that?
What the hell?
This painting is going to kill me to death.
It sure gonna give it the old college try.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
This one. This is the one. Good. Damn. I guess I'll try another dagger.
What the hell was that?
Crazy theory. Maybe attack the painting?
No, I'm gonna do that.
Damn, maybe I can.
So why the big dramatic no?
Because I've wanted to attack the painting for a minute, but every time I have tried, it has forgotten me.
I see. Damn.
Wow, that seemed to offend him. I feel like we might be on the right track.
Perhaps find something else to make a noise to distract him before you shatter the glass. It's my game theory.
Well, I can't listen to that then.
Okay.
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Can't find me in here. No, I'm looking for him again. That's not how this works.
His ass.
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Oh, not that dagger.
This paint. There has to be. Maybe if I destroy it.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, some of you.
Damn.
You're like, listen, maybe we can come to an agreement. And then he kills you. The inconsiderate bastard.
Damn. Did it hear? Maybe I can use this dagger.
What the damn?
Try and keep. Oh!
So he sounded especially close there, but it seems he was like dark. He got away.
Get away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He punched all of the blood out of my body.
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
Uh-oh.
Damn it!
Nope, not that one.
This dagger
Damn.
Well, good attempt.
Don't eat me.
Damn. That was rude. Inconsiderate even.
What the hell was that?
Man, am I wishing I knew how to draw the elder sign.
If only, if only.
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Ah, shit.
Mistakes were made.
And when he loses sight of you, he really stops giving a shit, huh?
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Die, painting!
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Listen, one of these.
What are these?
What the hell was that?
Take fire.
This painting.
Well, good. A solid college try.
What the hell was that?
Don't come over here. I don't want to see you. I don't want to look at you. Don't take it the wrong way.
I don't know why I like the idea of him like singing old-timey show tunes to himself to like calm down in these harrowing situations. But I just find the concept endlessly entertaining. He's just slinking around like, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime.
There has to be. I don't know. Ooh. We're gonna go for it.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Detective!
Damn it! This dagger didn't work. What the hell was that?
I feel like there should be some kind of clue what dagger to use. Tried this one already, right?
Believe so. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger.
So I guess we're hiding here now. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Damn it.
He is just... He's just the best at stabbing the shit out of you, isn't he?
Yeah. It appears that way.
What the hell was that?
Oh, pardon me.
Damn. Did it hear that?
Damn.
No, please. Aw, man.
Just one time. Just can you not stab the shit out of me? One time.
What the hell was that?
I think I've tried all of these.
Damn. Looks different.
Oh, that's a clue right there.
That's a clue.
It looks... Oh, it has the other sign on it. This will work. Yeah! If you die in the painting, you die in real life.
Off his arm. Off his fucking arm. There you go. That's what I wanted.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Oh, just me in the clutches of insanity.
How are we supposed to get our occultism so high for these checks? Is this... Are these here specifically for New Game Plus or something?
Is there a New Game Plus system in this?
I don't know.
Be fascinating.
But I'm starting to wonder, because there are a lot of checks that you just can't make. I don't think that there's a way to get your stuff that high. Anyways, I know how to get it up. It's just that I've searched everywhere and I haven't found enough stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, we can try and tell her that we were attacked, or we can blame it on alcohol.
Don't mind me. I'm just drunkenly trying to take my own hand off. I would go with the I was attacked by a creature. She might be receptive. Insanity argument.
I think so too.
You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
I'm taking it
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Well, that's really handy.
Nice.
The creature. This dagger was the only weapon capable of pushing it back. If Hawkins was trying to get rid of this shambler, she might have made contact with Drake. This antique dealer has a good knowledge of the occult. I have nothing to lose by meeting him.
You've got your spunk back. Go where you want. I'm staying here to talk business with
old time may speak. My favorite. Fine. See ya.
See ya.
The Nameless Bookstore.
Where's the bookseller?
Books.
An old diary.
More Diary of a Pastor's Wife.
That's exciting.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth.
Oh, you know, as you do.
Darkwater History, Volume 2.
Figure out what's going on in these spooky lands.
Do you want to take this one?
A Puritan colony, led by Reverend John Wickwood, settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behavior. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. I don't know why I decided to bring, like, the SpongeBob announcer voice to that one. That's what you got.
Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. I'm almost to the 3rd tier of Doctor.
Doctor?
Would you read the book? Yes.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Oh no, not unholy knowledge.
Hey, we've seen one of those.
Yeah. Now we're starting to get some occult.
Hey.
Oh look, it's the Holy Grail. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla, or Scylla, however they pronounce it, returns to the port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of furious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship.
Nice.
Gotta keep the party going. Imagine you just find some dude walking around your shop with a lantern.
What happened here?
Your notably flammable bookshop. He's just like, what do you got there? You're like a smoothie.
Activating detective mode.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood.
Oh, that's brisk.
Seemed like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Wow. His head is bulbous.
Bulbous. Tall man.
Maybe it was the one
This
from
burglar seems to be
Phantasm.
rather clumsy. What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
The Elder Sign.
What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Oh, you know, the normal kind.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Everything.
Everything.
Including my shoes.
You just storm back
Drake
into
left
the police
instructions
station
on
the
how to
mainland.
find the combination.
Everything was
Hands up, please.
Yeah, fair enough. Storm back into the law enforcement center, and you're just like, everything's connected. And they're like, just go ahead and have a seat, son. Ooh, a page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still on this plane of reality, in order that they are to be recovered and burned. The funeral must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of a capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates accuracy as sharp as mine, I can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden with life and study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference of organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination to the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents of the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage, of Miskatonic University. The contents of this safe are not only a vast digest of knowledge knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Oh, that voice gave me heartburn.
Your hands up, please.
How? Better yet, why?
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Well, you know.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the force of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it.
Methinks it's in the safe.
We're very good at opening safes.
Dare I say we'd become
Arc
professionals.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions? Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Listen to the cylinders.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Something about the Grail.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham Editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Interesting.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its
Red
attraction
drops.
to me. And I do confess it. I am willing.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Looks like there are 5 of them.
To pay to know its secrets.
Then
the Queen has little
chessboard.
protection.
There are 3 pieces around the Queen. So maybe 3. 539, because he mentioned the 9th edition.
Maybe.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
No. There we go. Yep.
Nice. Look.
Yeah, just open it right up.
Ooh. But what happens when the supernatural notices you? Oh.
The book.
Well, it is the book. It is getting pretty late. I don't know if we want to.
Yeah, we can. Let's just
get into the next area.
Yeah, let this cutscene play.
Sure. On the note of safes like that, I've sort of waffled back and forth on a afterlife prank, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't have one of those style safes, but I do plan on getting one.
Uh-huh.
And there is nothing I would enjoy more / know would be a giant pain in the ass if it got taken seriously, which there's a significant chance it would be.
Yeah.
Because, obviously after I'm gone, they're going to open up the safe and figure out what's in there. Whether I have time to give anyone the combination or I take it to the grave with me and they have to pay a locksmith. Different options there. But generally speaking, I have like a dummy like model M18 Claymore that I would absolutely set up in such a way that
Dr.
whoever
Coleman's
like
man's condition is
looks.
deteriorating.
Oh,
What
boy.
says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Huh.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen?
He's got this.
It would seem there's
He's got this thing in his chest, and it just keeps going like boop, freaking me out.
No. Can't you recognize an
That's
edema?
a heart,
Pushing
doctor.
with your finger won't leave a trace.
He keeps making this weird sound. It sounds like
It's not like you could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
Just like a baby.
I'm sure
Just like a baby. Yeah, that's normal if you're a baby.
Yeah.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Yeah, sure.
Imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Where did I put that medical degree?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
We can't invent furries. The world isn't ready.
To be more precise, cephalopod, perhaps.
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files he's been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
Give or take.
You disappoint me, Marie.
80,
but I
90
still
years.
hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
What should we tell this nurse?
Nobody mentioned crimes for now.
For now.
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay. That ought to do us for now.
Bye.
We'll see you all next time.
Toodle.